technology can fuel and help the profession of marketing. I'd like to do it through a case study, a personal case study, as to how my team has brought in new clients to the IBM portfolio. There's a very committed group of people who sit around the 8 units in the growth markets who took on a mandate or took on a mission to be the new client acquisition engine for the company. To do that, we had to understand exactly who to go target and how to bring new clients into our portfolio. It is common knowledge that it's very difficult and actually very expensive, 7 to 10 times more expensive to bring a new client into your portfolio. But once you bring them in, then you need to keep them as a client, a growing client. So what we did was we applied a model. There was 5 steps to the model to figure out how to bring these new clients into our portfolio. The first step is you have to know the ever-changing needs of your market. The way we use technology to help us with that is through our tools, IBM Core Metrics, IBM Cognos, to really go out into the market and listen to what the clients are saying. Us listening to the clients helps us understand in real time exactly what they need from us or what they want from us as a company to help them solve their business problems. The second one would be to model. We used IBM's technology SPSS to model our database and create a new client profile to address exactly the profile of what a new client would look like as we bring them into the IBM portfolio. We take that profile and we apply it to the rest of our database, the database that we have acquired over time, which helps us look for what I would call the low-hanging fruit, or exactly the client profile that are more likely to buy from IBM than others. The third thing we would do is analyze. So then we again used SPSS and analyzed the product portfolio of new clients who have bought from us in the past and really use that past behavior to model future behavior, so we know exactly what to market to them in the future. So once we figured out what the clients want based on listening in the market, then once we figured out who to go market to, 3, figured out what to go market to them with, then we used the Unica tool to help them with the purchase journey. So really help them make decisions where they are in control, and whatever path that they want to get information that they need to go make a buying decision, then we at IBM through the Unica tool is able to serve up the different types of assets or tools to help them make that decision. And then finally, scale. So once we've brought a client into our portfolio, it's very, very important to keep that client. So through, again, SPSS, we know not only what the first purchase a client would want, but the second and the third based on the modeling that we've done. So once they bought, for example, a System X, we understand that many of them might buy financing with it, or they might buy some storage with it. So then we can naturally market to them the natural next steps or the next bundles for them to go purchase, versus trying to sell them anything on our truck with very, very little success. So finally, with that 5-step model, this brought thousands of clients into the IBM portfolio last year. Our revenues from new clients increased by 2 times, and we were able to keep 2 out of 3 clients that have come into our portfolio, which was a phenomenal increase from what we've done in the past. So finally, I'd like to say thank you to our CIOs. Without them, we couldn't have done this. We couldn't have been so accurate, we couldn't have been so precise, and fundamentally the CIOs make the CMO professions that much smarter. If you have any questions, please go to the Imperatives Forum and we'll be happy to answer any question you may have.